The fall of the Mayan Empire of 3 million people may be one of the most striking examples of the adverse consequences of climate change. Tucked in the rainforests of what is now Central America, the early Mayans developed a sophisticated urban society.
As of 900 AD, the Mayan civilization had been around for about 1,200 years. 900 AD, it disappeared and it never came back. What you see is a recurrent pattern in history in which people take good weather for granted, they're fruitful, they multiply, they expand beyond the carrying capacity of the land, essentially.
For hundreds of years, the mighty Mayan people depended on the rain cycle to sustain their vast empire in Central America. Then, they were afflicted by extended periods of severe drought. Paradoxically, the drought may have come about as a result of a drop in global temperature. It has been suggested that Mayan astronomers themselves noticed a change in the appearance of the sun. Some researchers believe there had been a reduction in solar radiation hitting the planet's surface. In the northern hemisphere, temperatures may have cooled, but for the Mayans the effect was rain clouds stayed south, resulting in drought in the Yucatan. Another factor that intensified the cooling was also something that no one could have predicted or prevented. Massive volcanoes erupted. All spewed ash particles and gases into the upper atmosphere. These particles reflected the sunlight back into the atmosphere, so preventing it from reaching the Earth. After 6 centuries of death and deprivation, the weather finally began to warm up.
The Little Ice Age likely ends because the volcanoes quiet down, they're not blocking the sun, and the sun brightens up a little bit, so you have warming coming out of 1850 or 1900 into the early part of the 1900s.
The Little Ice Age is long over, but some scientists see it as a preview of what could occur again, this time with even more terrible consequences. Climatologists believe that, in the future, a big chill could engender a series of catastrophic weather events. From freezing blizzards blanketing London, to an eerily empty New York City buried in snow, and inland to a drought-ridden Midwest.